So you have a family that had their Black Lives Matter sign at their home, and they're Mzungu, and that's they support Black Lives Matter. They want to see equality, and the end of the racism and white supremacy. And like I said, anybody that support that, I'm good with you. Well, you're gonna see on the video, you're gonna have an old Mzungu run up on a property, and watch what he do in this particular video.
The house is in the Walnut Creek neighborhood of Parkville. It was this morning when a man walked up heading for a Black Lives Matter flag on the porch. The homeowner, whose family is white, says his 14-year-old son was right inside with Dad down in the basement. He says his son is now shaken. You'll notice the man didn't steal the flag, just dumped it, damaging only the pole.
Disgusted by that. That is the hardest thing right now, is that people you thought you knew, you don't. And the neighbor you thought was okay, they're showing you that they're not, and that hurts.
So you saw, what this man here is like old as hell, and he barely could run, but he gonna go up there and rip down a Black Lives Matter sign. What is wrong with these people? Seriously, look, I don't care. Listen, I don't care what you believe in, what flag you want. If you want a big Trump flag, I don't go to nobody's house and rip off their Trump flag. It's their home. They have every right to have a Trump flag. If they want to build a shrine to Donald Trump and worship him, go ahead. It's on your property. It's not mine. But we see this over and over and over again from these Mzungus. You see, we covered the other story where the black family, had their Black Lives Matter sign, and that guy threw the rock through the window, putting all kind of Nazi things on their vehicle, cutting their tires. Then you see this one running up, can barely even run, ripping down a Black Lives Matter sign. What, like, you're so hateful. It's like just seeing the word Black Lives Matter. For me, the organization and how they move, I don't support that. But what I like about Black Lives Matter personally, it's not even them. I like the because what it do to you racist. I love the way you respond to it. It's like it goes through you. When you see the word Black Lives Matter, oh my God. I've never in my life have seen something like this. You know what I'm saying? You used to see the words Black Lives Matter. You just turn your head, you get mad, you just lose your mind for something that you ain't got to look at. You don't support it. Okay, you don't support it. That's your business. But stay over there. Now, if that homeowner would have been practicing their Second Amendment rights at the time period or neutralize that threat, then they'd be like, oh, he wrong. Well, you come on people's property, you can't do that. He was committing a crime. And then they had, a camera. Like nobody gonna recognize him from the video. Now, of course, they haven't identified him yet, but he's in the neighborhood. This is the certified definition of an old hateful fool. Seriously. But one thing that sister said is that, people you thought that was cool, now you get to see. That's the thing I'm actually glad about with the presidency of Donald Trump. It pulled back all the fakery. And now you get to see people how they really feel. And that part of it is good. That part of it I actually appreciate. Because now you get to see how people really feel. And it exposed so many people with this presidency of Donald Trump. And a lot of people got to see America haven't changed a bit. It haven't. So that's why we always got to, if we're going to live here in America, that's why we got to be on code with each other. On code completely. And you see, this is what you would call Mzungu on Mzungu crime. But you see even white people who not that way, they support Black Lives Matter. And you see other Mzungus attacking their own because they view them as off code with white supremacy. But like I said, it's interesting to watch them fight each other like this. One thing I would tell black people about all them fighting each other, stand back and stand by. That's what you need to do. Don't you do nothing but stand back and stand by. Don't interject yourself. And they fighting each other. It don't matter what they do. We ain't showing up. We not helping you fight each other or try to calm it down. Nothing. Do what you want to do. You could duke it out in the street. You could do whatever you want. All I'm gonna do is like, oh boy, that's interesting, and record and report on it. That's it. Other people gonna record and post to social media what y'all doing. We not trying to solve y'all problem. It's been time for y'all to do y'all thing against each other and figure out what y'all gonna do. But we not gonna be a part of it. But it's amazing how it always sends us back to black folks. You notice that? That's why they fighting, because one wants to put black people back in slavery, and the other one, I'm not saying that they want to liberate black folks, but they feel it's a better way to do different things, I would say, because we both know at the end of the day, both of them believe in white supremacy, but they just believe in different ways of doing it. You know, you have the harsh slave master and you have the more friendlier slave master. But at the end of the day, it's still the plantation, right? But it's an interesting time to be in, to live in, and you know, we got to continue to enjoy the show.